Hello everyone and welcome to my review and benchmarking of my custom gaming PC, Project Deadpool. So sadly this will be my last day with this computer since I sold it on Monday and it will be gone by Friday. So this literally gives me 5 hours to review, benchmark, and then wipe half of the data that I don't use from the computer. So using my time wisely, I will start off with the review, but before I do, I'd just like to mention if you haven't seen my previous video, most of the important information will be on it, mainly the parts and the exact specs of them all. So feel free to check that out now, on screen or in the description, and let's start the review. So let's start off with the aesthetics. So basically the case I chose was the NZXT Phantom 410, which is one of my favorite cases by NZXT besides the H440. And the red, it really matches the sticker that came with the motherboard, which if you didn't know is the MSI 970 Gaming, which is an AMD board. And the one thing that I like about this case, apart from the looks, is the fact that it comes with a built-in fan controller, and that was one of the features that I really liked because I don't like running my computer at full fan power, like at 100%. I like to be able to control it, and at the moment I keep it on low because I don't really see the need, since the graphics card and the processor don't go above 28 maybe on like minimum load, but on maximum load it's basically like 32 or 34. So that's pretty good, low heat and also an energy efficient power supply, which really helps with the builds. It's an 80 plus power supply. I would have gone with an 80 plus bronze, but that wasn't in my budget. So I will go over the basic components, which are as follows. The NVIDIA GeForce GTX 750 Ti, which is similar to the one that I had in my previous build. An AMD FX 6300 6-core processor, 8GB of Kingston HyperX RAM, this time in red. And it also has a 500GB hard drive, which is an external drive converted into an internal drive. So with that all said, I think that's pretty much it. All I do have to mention is the ports available. It has around 8 USB ports, some of them USB 3.0 in a red look. The graphics card supports HDMI, DVI, and composite, also known as VGA. Also, it has some top panel features such as 2 USB 3.0 ports, 2 USB 2.0 ports, and a headphone and mic jack. So that's pretty much it, but there is more. Actually, I just forgot. There are also 3. Oh wow. There are actually 3 panels for internal CD drives, and I also put my stickers in there next to the NZXT logo. Okay, so that's pretty much the main parts of it, mainly the aesthetics and that. Now it's time to move to the benchmarks. So the first game to test is Saints Row 4, and the reason for choosing so is because I chose it last time and it ran at around 40 to 50 FPS on my previous build. So I'm comparing most of this to my previous build because it's previous build and you want to see if you have done better the second time. So we're running this at around 40 frames. It's not stable. It doesn't really get a stable frame rate with this game because of all the stuff. So it goes as low as like 30, I presume. So let's try and do something outrageous. What weapons have I got? Rocket launcher. Awesome! 39 FPS, and let's try blowing up a car. Blowing up a car changes it down to 35, I think. I saw that quickly. 36 when flying. Let's try finding something really good. I don't know what would trigger it even more, but let's try like a high-speed chase. Oh, I failed that. Well, okay, let's do this. High-speed chase up ahead. Oh, what? Why am I doing that now?
You're not getting away from me this time. You big floating orb. Hey, boy! Okay, so still 36 FPS is the lowest. So this is on Ultra, and I'm going to be doing this all on Ultra. Unless there's games that don't run that well. I had a bit of a problem with Borderlands 2 when running it. There was a bit of a crash, so I'm going to have to be extra careful with Borderlands. Also, when that happened, I think it dipped a bit. What was that like? 30, I think? I don't know. Okay, so that's pretty much that. So this has VSync on at the moment. VSync, and it's also running the game on Ultra. Now there is something else I noticed, saving, because I am running this on a SATA hard drive, the saving does have a bit of a glitch here where it saves to the SATA drive, so frames drop when that happens because it takes longer to process and change save files, or alter anything to do with the hard drive. So just keep in mind, saves do this to me all the time. This is also not an issue with my previous computer because I was using a hybrid drive. It wasn't even an issue with an IDE hard drive, one of the older models of the Western Digital 400. I believe the other one was a Western Digital 400, but a newer model. And prepare for a frame dip. And there we go. So now we're playing Borderlands 2, and so far running at 60 FPS, and that's pretty good. I did have a problem where the game crashed when I started the game. Oh, look at that! Okay. So, we're going to start it again. If the game crashes again, then it will be considered did not finish. Here we go, and... oh, wow, what is the problem? Okay, so now we are benchmarking League of Legends. This will be the last benchmark and pretty much the end of the video once it's done. So basically getting around 140 on medium high. It's in custom because I turned the shadows onto low. But yeah, so far it's doing pretty well in games. The only game I've had trouble with is Borderlands 2. That game doesn't run too well on my systems. But oh well, and I will go here and run this up so that we can get this, and I can go down here, go and quickly try and take a tower. Oh, 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 no, no, no. Oh, no, wait, no, come back. No! So, thank you guys for watching this video. If you liked it, please leave a like. If you have any suggestions or comments, please leave them in the allocated area below. If you haven't already, please subscribe. And I will see you guys next time.